Good morning. I just realized I didn't put on my coat that's been sitting right here on my lap. Welcome to your new consultant training. My name is Rachel, and I'm so excited to spend this morning with you. I love week one. I think it's so special. If you're a brand new consultant or even a seasoned consultant, it just brings me back. It brings me back to when I was a newbie almost 10 years ago, and just like a sponge. I wanted to consume everything yesterday. And so I just thrived for trainings like this and all the resources that were at my fingertips. I wanted to be able to just learn it all and run in my business. And so I'm going to walk you through some introductory things for your Mary Kay business as you are tuning in or maybe even watching the replay on this. I'd love for you to just use the comment section. Tell me who your sales director is. Where do you live? It's so cool to see our national area expanding, literally coast to coast and beyond. So I'd love to know where you are coming at us from. So here's what we are going to cover. And we've just got a quick 30 minutes and I'm going to honor that time, but I have a lot to cover. But just know that these next 30 minutes are hopefully going to bring you just great education and value for your Mary Kay business. And I am going to give you a keyword at the end, which you will share with your sales director, because when you watch and attend this 4-week new consultant training series, you will earn your love area ring. And dang it, I actually just had mine, but it's this beautiful lightning bolt ring. So we want you to earn that and get credit. So I will, if I'm hoping I don't forget, I will give you a keyword at the end, okay? So first, we're going to go over some Mary Kay terms and lingo so that you kind of understand when you're watching a training or you're chatting with your sales director, or you see information from the company that you're not just like, what does that even mean? I don't even know. We want you to be in the know about these things. And so we're just going to kick off and go right into the basics of wholesale versus retail. Now, if you're like me and had zero experience in any form of direct sales before starting Mary Kay, this can be a little confusing, but it really is quite simple. So we talk about wholesale and retail in different ways. So, when you figure it out, it'll be a little bit easier. But simply put, your wholesale is the cost of the product that you have the privilege to order it at, your 50% discount once that is activated. And the retail is the price of the product that you see in the catalog. Just think of any other retail store. You go into a retail store, you look at the tag, that's how much it costs. That's how much retail your customers are paying you for the product. But the wholesale is the cost that you get to order it at, your 50% discount, okay? Once that's activated. So where this initially comes into play, oh my gosh, there's a fly. There's a fly in my office and it's lingering right around here. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can't hear the fly, but if you see me like flapping my arms, it's because there's a fly near my face. Okay. All right. So where wholesale and retail is super important is your very first order. As you have become a beauty consultant, if you've not yet placed that first order, I want to really strongly encourage you to make sure that you're having conversation with your director before you place any kind of an order. We're going to talk about the Great Start program, but not only do we want to be sure that you know about all of the bonuses and free product that's available to you, but we don't want you to misunderstand the retail versus the wholesale and then place an order that doesn't activate your discount. So though you've become a beauty consultant, you have two primary statuses as a consultant. Essentially, you're either active or you're inactive. Now, this has nothing to do with the amount of facials you do or amount of time you put towards your business. It just means, are you actively enjoying your 50% discount with orders, or are you not? You can be an inactive consultant and still be a consultant, but you're not enjoying the most basic privilege and perk of our business, which is the ability to order that product at cost and therefore sell it and make a profit. So we want to be sure that in your first order, it is a $225 wholesale order. That's the amount of the cost that you would pay when your 50% discount is activated. That's the equivalent of a $450 retail order. So when you are placing that first order, or maybe your sales director helps you with your first order, which is usually what I will do to ensure that we don't get that wrong. When you're placing your second order, you're going to see in the behind the scenes where you are, deciding what's going in this inventory order that's coming to you. There's going to be a little ticker box, and that box shows you your section 1 retail amount, which again is the cost of the product in the catalog. That's the easiest way to think of it. Like, what does the catalog say it is? Oh, that's what my customers pay. Okay, so that's the retail amount. It's going to tell you your section 2 cost. Section 2 are things like catalogs, product samples, bags that you can order to put your products in. That doesn't count towards your retail or wholesale amount, so it's separated in the little ticker. So you can see section 2 are business supplies that you get at a really low price because Mary Kay has them in bulk for you. And then you'll see your wholesale cost. At the bottom, it'll also tell you if you are currently enjoying your 50% discount or not. So it's pretty easy to navigate if you just are checking that box. When you're placing that first order, your retail and your wholesale will be the same until you've hit $450 retail, and then it'll kick down your wholesale cost to that 50% $225. So I'm not a numbers person, so if I've absolutely just confused you with numbers, take a breath and just know there's a learning curve. That's why you have a sales director and a mentor to help you, and it will even out. You'll figure it out, I should say. So the way that you'll come across us talking about wholesale, as an example, okay, let's take these earrings. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm wearing them. So the company has incentives in many different ways, but when you have 600 in wholesale orders into the company on a monthly basis, you have the ability to earn that month's special prize. Sometimes it's jewelry, sometimes it's accessories. It's different things, but I'm really obsessed with these earrings. So that they're talking in wholesale. So 600 in cumulative wholesale orders, meaning maybe you place a 300 wholesale order before the 15th, and then you earn our go for the gold prize that Crystal offers us every month. And maybe you have another 300 or more wholesale order. Those two together have reached 600 wholesale, and then you can earn the Golden Rules prize. When you're talking maybe at our weekly meetings and you filled out your accountability form for recognition for our national area, which Crystal does on Mondays, that form is going to ask you, what were your sales that week? Well, that's going to be talking retail, right? Because that you sell in retail, you don't sell in wholesale. You order in wholesale and you sell in retail. So hopefully that makes sense as we as you continue on. It will make sense, I promise. All right. More important things moving on. We have so much to cover. The Star Consultant Program. This is really incredible. I've got something here that I want to show you to make it a little bit easier. But what I love about the Star Consultant Program is this is one example of many ways that Mary Kay recognizes and celebrates you for working your business and growing your business. To me, like, one of the biggest perks and rewards of working my business is the money that I earn in working my business, right? And selling the product. Like, to me, that is already like a very generous reward. Is just that cash itself. But Mary Kay takes it a step further. And so when you are working your business in that capacity, you are earning credits towards prizes as part of our Star Consultant Program. This is something that happens throughout the entire year. So it doesn't matter when you've started your business. And you can ask your sales director, like, what quarter am I in? What does that mean? But we have 4 quarters a year, and they're broken up evenly into 3 months for each quarter. And we start the brand new first quarter in the middle of June. And that goes to the middle of September. That's quarter one. And then quarter two is the middle of September to the middle of December, which is where we are now. So we are in the final days of the star quarter, the second quarter. And then we go mid-December to mid-March, and then mid-March to mid-June. Those are the 4 quarters. And every single quarter, you have the ability to be a star consultant. What that means is that you have ordered a total accumulation of 1,800 in wholesale orders during the quarter period. And that starts you as a Sapphire Star. And you can see this graphic here, which is available for you to download through Mary Kay InTouch under the contests section, and you'll see the Star Consultant program, so you can look at it in more depth. So you start as a Sapphire Star, but then there are many other levels of star that you can reach during the quarter in 2 different ways. The primary way that you are reaching star is by selling the product and therefore ordering product that reflects those sales, right? And then it bumps up every 600 wholesale that you do, you bump yourself up to a new star quarter. Or as you start to grow your team, when you have a team member who becomes a qualified team member, and we'll touch on that here in a minute. If you're a star consultant and then you have a qualified team member, that will bump you up a star level. Now, what's the point of the star and why does this matter? Well, first off, there are so many prizes available for you to be able to earn as a star, and it's just simply one of those extra perks, similar to these earrings, like extra recognition that Mary Kay gives you. And Mary Kay herself thought of this program, which is just so cool, the history behind it, really because she just knew that women would, in general, women work harder for recognition than they do for money. And I totally fall into that category, and it drives my husband crazy because he's very money motivated. I'm very recognition motivated. And being a star it's something that you want to aspire to and always attempt to hit. And so to put it really simply, if the idea of having 1,800 wholesale orders during a star quarter is overwhelming, simply put, if you focused on selling $300 retail a week, that keeps you on target for being a star. It's that simple. But what I think is also really cool is that your star level also should be reflecting the amount of profit that you made in selling that product. So that's also really cool. But what's neat is that these star levels translate into star prizes. So we mentioned that, and I'm going to show this to you really quick so that you can see. And again, you can look at this in more depth. It's not necessarily a 1-for-1 match as far as like if I have 1,800 in wholesale ordered, I get 1,800 in star credit. No, it's actually a little bit more, but you can see based off of the amount that you've sold. And can I zoom in? Oh yeah, you can see that as an example, as a Sapphire Star. Depending on how much you sell within the level of Sapphire Star, you're earning more credits. Those credits translate into incredible prizes that you can earn. I have so many star prizes. It's crazy. Things from furniture for my home, gifts that I've given to my kids, to my husband. Now what I do, and they've revamped the star program and made it so much more robust, is that you can save your credits and roll them over into the next star quarter to get even bigger prizes. There's like a whole online catalog for you to be able to enjoy, reap more rewards from selling the product. Don't let the star prizes, however, make you feel a pressure to have to order to hit star. We want you to sell product and therefore, as a result, hit star through your sales. Okay, you're not putting money in to become a star just so you can earn that prize. Like the prize is the bonus and the extra as a reward for you selling the product to become a star consultant. Also, lots of different star parties or star prizes that your sales director may offer for you. And then when you attend different Mary Kay events, oftentimes star consultants will get extra recognition as well. And oops, let me just put on my do not disturb because people are messaging me. Oh, there was something else. Oh, and when you're a star, you also get bumped up in terms of the Mary Kay personal websites. When someone goes online to search for a local consultant, the star consultants appear at the top. And so it's basically like Mary Kay's giving you like free publicity by being a star. You're at the top of the list. And I've had many people find me through my website because I was at the top of it as a star. So it's really awesome. Okay, so moving on. Oh, we have a lot to cover. We're going to talk career path and different titles so that as you are building your business and building your team, you understand just a quick overview of what that looks like. So let me find it here so I can look closely with you. So essentially you start as an independent beauty consultant and you have a lot of perks that come as just a beauty consultant. Your 50% profit ability because of the discount that you get. So that earned discount privilege, you qualify or are able to qualify for great start bonuses, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. You're eligible for challenge prizes. I mean, there's so many benefits of just being a beauty consultant. As you start to add team members, though, your title changes and you get to start maximizing 2 ways of making income. Isn't that incredible? Have you you've heard the term where people talk about having multiple streams of income. In Mary Kay alone, you can generate multiple streams of income through your sales, which we talked about in great depth, and through building your team, which is an option to you. But I built my team really quickly because I was so excited about what I was a part of. And I got the bigger picture of how I could significantly increase my income through my Mary Kay business by maximizing my sales and my team building. So when you have 1 to 2 team members, you are a senior beauty consultant and you start to earn 4% commission on your team. And you have the ability as a new consultant in your great start period to earn free product when your team members become qualified. When you have 3 to 4 team members, you become what's called a star team builder, or more commonly referred to in our lingo as a red jacket. So in Mary Kay, let me just bring me big so that you can see. I'll do it like this. Essentially, oh, is it going to let me? No, it won't let me do that. In Mary Kay, you will notice our attire, our jackets. When you're at events or even on these virtual events or trainings, you will notice people in different types of jackets. You'll see red jackets, you'll see blazers or coats like this with kind of this, I don't even know what you would call that pattern, but there's several different styles of this, and you'll see these bright teal sparkly jackets, and those are our national sales directors like Crystal. So you'll see her wearing that on our meetings or trainings that she'll do sometimes. But when we're in person, there's a lot of pride that comes in wearing the jacket, whatever the jacket is that you are currently in or that you're aspiring to. And the first jacket that you get to put on with Mary Kay that designates you as a leader, a growing leader, is the red jacket. The red jacket. And so there's super cute styles now, and they change every couple of years. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So you just kind of see a quick little overview of them. But the red jacket is a quick visual that tells everybody I have a team and I am making an impact in other women's lives in Mary Kay. And so it's not just having 3 to 4 team members, it's that they are active, meaning they are actively enjoying their discount. We talked about that in the beginning, right? As a red jacket, you will continue to be able to change your title. Even though you are in that red jacket, your title can change as well. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So when you have 5 to 6 team members, or is it 5? Let me just stop guessing because I know this. When it's 5 to 7 team members, you are considered a team leader, and it's at the team leader position that you have the ability to potentially go on target for earning your first Mary Kay career car. But at that point, you are, oh, I didn't mention it, but at the star team builder level, right when you become a red jacket, you have the ability to unlock cash bonus. You also can earn up to 8% commission based off of your team and what they do. And red jacket will be in more depth in a couple of weeks. So that being said, I'm just going to pass this on because when you come back a few weeks from now for your new consultant training, I think it's week 3, week 2 or week 3, they'll talk about Red Jacket in more depth. But either way, team leader and then elite team leader are your positions as a Red Jacket. And then there is the sales director jacket that you can see I'm wearing, and then the national sales director jacket as well. So the way to put it simply, the career path with Mary Kay, it's kind of like this. You start as a beauty consultant. And when you started, you joined someone's team. Someone told you about Mary Kay and you joined their team. Okay. That also means that you were placed into a unit. So your team is a part of a unit, which is a larger group of consultants that has a sales director, a mentor, right? That unit is a part of a national area, and it's not an area based off of geography, but rather the lineage in which the business was shared, if that makes sense. So our national area and our national sales director lives in Florida. I live in New Mexico. I'm not sure where you live. It doesn't matter where you live. That doesn't designate your national area. It has to do with the leadership of the team that you are a part of, okay? So essentially, that kind of explains to you like the bigger picture of where you fall. So we are a part of the LOVE National Area, which stands for Love, Unity, and Victory. And that's what we're about. And we take great pride in that, and you can too. Okay, so career path is really phenomenal. I was able to move very quickly in my business, and you are able to as well. I should clarify, I chose to move quickly and promoted my business because I wanted a life change. I actually wanted a career change. That wasn't why I started Mary Kay, but I saw really early on that I could achieve that, so much so that 2 months after I became a beauty consultant, I made a bold move. I quit my full-time salary benefits job, and I took everything that was at my fingertips with Mary Kay and became a sales director from brand new beauty consultant in 4 months, and earned my first free car in the process of promoting into that as well. And so the career path, while many people don't start Mary Kay to do what I did and go full time, it is absolutely attainable. And you have the mentorship at your fingertips right here in our Love National Area to help you do that too. Okay. Moving on. National Quota Sharing and Sales, you're going to hear these terms. This is another form of recognition that the company gives you the opportunity to receive physical recognition through diamond rings. Like this one here is the National Quota Sales ring. When you, during a seminar year, which goes July to June, sell 40,000 in retail, you will earn the ring. And I will show you, I printed out because, well, I have it in my office because it's one of my goals. This is this year's Quota Sales ring. It's beautiful. Like, it's fantastic. And so no more wishing and dreaming that someone's going to buy you diamonds. Earn your own diamonds. Mary Kay gives you that option, which is really awesome. So that's what we're referring to when you hear National Quota Sales. And there are trackers that your sales director can give you if that's something that you are interested in. And then National Quota Sharing is growing your team by 24 qualified team members within the year. And so you'll see at Mary Kay events, or Crystal has a whole line of diamond bumblebees. And that is what you get, as well as on-stage recognition for both of these courts at seminar. That's like that was my aspiration when I saw the bigger picture. I wanted to walk on the stage. I wanted my face on the jumbo screen. I wanted them to say my name in front of thousands of people. You get that type of recognition when you achieve National Quota Sharing and National Quota Sales, in addition to the diamonds, to show off what you've accomplished. So that's an option for you too. The Great Start program hopefully is something that your beauty or your sales director went over with you in your welcome appointment, but this is really robust. So the Great Start program, essentially every beauty consultant is given this time frame. It is the month that you have started your Mary Kay business and the following 3 months. So let's say that you joined our team in December. December is your first Great Start month, and then you will also get January, February, and March. Okay, so it's not always a full 4 months, but it's the month that you start your Mary Kay business, and the following 3 months is your Great Start period. And during this time, Mary Kay is wildly generous in supporting and celebrating you in kicking off your business strong. And when you put in towards your business and get results, they are putting in significantly too, as far as giving you bonus product and even the chance to earn cash bonuses too, as you are growing your team. Like, just very generous stuff. Okay. So what's really cool too, is they've actually created an app fully dedicated to brand new beauty consultants called the Great Start app. It's phenomenal because it gives you, it's kind of like your roadmap through Mary Kay In Touch, which is the behind the scenes of our business, but it focuses on what's most important for you as a new consultant. And it has this brochure, which is the Ready, Set, Sell brochure, that talks about the initial Great Start bonuses available to you in your very first order. And so your sales director has likely gone through this with you, but if not, it is important that you have a conversation with her. And so they also give you kind of a worksheet to help you determine, how much product may or may not be good for you in starting your business. Because in your very, very, very first order, you have the ability to unlock massive amounts of free product. What's cool is that this free product and bonus that the company gives you, when you turn around and you sell it, you're making 100% profit on it because they've given it to you as a bonus, starting at the 600 wholesale level, which would make you a qualified consultant. And so from the very beginning, I invested in inventory. I saw the benefit and the value. To be able to send product home with people and give them that instant gratification, because cosmetics and skincare are impulse buys oftentimes. And so I wanted to be able to serve my customers, to send them out the door with product in hand. And so what's really neat is that you get to choose, what that looks like for you. But essentially, Mary Kay is saying, if you're investing in yourself, we are going to back that and we're going to invest in you more. And so you have the ability to earn, if you place your order in your first 15 days, a qualified order, you earn this bonus look from the company, a curated look. And then you have the ability to, based off of the size of inventory that's best for you, and your sales director can walk you through that, earn up to, what is it? Up to almost $1,300 in bonuses. Like, that's outrageous. Okay, so let's say you've made that decision, you place your first order, great, you're moving forward. Well, then the company also has the Ready, Set, Keep selling incentive for you in the Great Start program, which means that during this Great Start period, every time you hit another accumulation of 600 orders into the company, and you could even hit that multiple times in 1 month based off of how much you're selling and therefore how much you're ordering, you get to earn additional product bonuses. Every time you hit that 600 mark, you get to choose another $120 value of product. And it goes on and on. When you grow your team, which we'll talk about in a couple more months, you will also, or a couple more weeks in the new consultant training, you will also get to earn more bonus product when they are taking advantage of their Great Start program. It is wildly, wildly generous for you. And so this is the time that you want to dig in. Okay, we're going to wrap up. I've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So what I absolutely love about Mary Kay is the culture that we have, that Mary Kay believed that if you put your faith first, your family second, and your business third, that your life would be in balance and that you would flourish. And so that's literally what is encouraged in growing your business, that you do it in this order. But she did say, put your business third, not 33rd. Okay, so be mindful of that. Don't use this philosophy as an excuse to not put the effort towards the goals that you have in your business, but just lean into the culture that Mary Kay is about helping you make your business work for you and serving your family and doing it in this priority, in this order. I love what Mary Kay is about, just living by the golden rule, honoring your sister consultants, never taking clients from another beauty consultant. That's always one of my pre-profiling questions. Do you have a beauty consultant? Because if I have someone that ends up at my facial just because she was supporting her friend who's the hostess and she already has a beauty consultant, I'm going to service her that day. I'm going to treat her to her facial. I'm going to get her order listed, and I'm going to take that order and have her give it to her beauty consultant to fulfill for her. My business is not going to, one order is not going to make or break my business, and it's not worth sacrificing your integrity as a beauty consultant. So we honor our sister consultants. and never take clients. And so I love that culture. It's not cutthroat. And so it's just something you can be really proud of and being a part of. We talked already about Mary Kay attire a little bit in terms of just the formal jackets, but essentially with Mary Kay, you want to put your best face forward. Okay, we used to have a standard, and it's recently shifted where it was a dress or a skirt at any event, any facial that you are doing. And for the most part, you'll still wildly see that. Just putting yourself better, you will carry yourself better. People will receive you as more professional when you are put together, but your face is your walking billboard. And so just think about that. Like if you're spending most of your days in yoga pants and athleisure, which I absolutely love, your face can still absolutely be freshly washed, CC creamed if you need. It's not about necessarily always wearing makeup. It's about representing your product and your image and your business. And so you will see formal attire like this, dresses and skirts mostly at in-person events. I've got leggings on right now and a Zoom, and that's fine. But from here up, I'm looking great. Okay. Scam orders are super important. So I'm like 2 minutes. I'm going to be 2 minutes over. Scam orders happen. It's something that you need to be aware of. And unfortunately, new consultants sometimes are taken advantage of because they're excited when they see an order come through their website. So here are the signs of a scam order. Oftentimes, they will text you or email you from a non-local number to you, and they will only want to communicate via email or text. They'll have some sort of a reason why they can't order through your website. They're either deaf, or they're coming into town, or they can't get on the phone, or they're impaired in some way. Their language will often be a little mixed up, and usually they'll place an order that gets your attention, somewhere around $200 to $300, or they'll say, I need to order for this big event, but I want to send you a cashier's check. Please give me your mailing address. And it's a whole long thing, but just be a savvy businesswoman. If something doesn't sit right, if someone registers through your website that doesn't have a local number to you, I personally make a policy that all initial customers that I've not met in person have to submit their payment through my website for their very first order. So just be aware that scams do happen, but you are smart and savvy and you can navigate that. If you ever have a question, ask your sales director to support you. And then lastly, we have some incredible resources that Mary Kay has through our apps. And I'm just going to make sure that this gets posted below the video since we've run out of time. But I am obsessed with the My Customers app. I do all of my customer receipts through this app. Again, the Great Start app is on here, as we mentioned. Mary Kay has incredible facial scanning apps to analyze you and your customer's skin. There's a Mirror Me app that helps put makeup on the face so they can try out different colors. Like, our apps are incredible, and you want to know about them. I have a whole little cube in my phone, in my app organization, that's Mary Kay, and it's got all of these incredible apps. So that's what I have for you. And 3 minutes over, that's it. We're done. Make sure you come back next Saturday for your week 2. Oh, and your code word. Let's go with culture. Ooh, I love that. The culture of Mary Kay is absolutely unmatched, and you can be so proud to be a part of a company that cares about you, that operates with integrity, and really, truly stands by our mission of enriching women's lives. All right, I hope you found value in this, and we'll see you next week with another sales director in our Love National area, taking you through week 2 of your new consultant training. We're so glad you're a part of our family. Bye.